AJ here today, and well, today is a very special day for the channel because today is the anniversary of my YouTube channel. Woo! Yeah. Okay, so today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing my top 5 best videos of my channel so far, and then I'm going to be talking to you guys about how all my wolf characters came to be on the channel, and also how I got the channel name. Okay, so dang it, stupid thing buffers. Okay, so coming in at number 5 on the channel is my Bring Me Back to Life animation. Now, this animation was requested by a couple of friends, and I decided to do it because they asked me to, so if any of them are watching, you're welcome. Just gotta find it. It's been a while since I looked at it myself. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
I'm breathing in and breaking down. I feel my time is running out. The fire in
I just realized I spelled employee wrong.
burn me to the ground.
Sorry for the errors. I'm not that good a speller when it comes to working on videos.
The things I'm fighting to protect always shatter into pieces in the end. Oh, I'm broken and I'm barely breathing. I'm falling 'cause my heart stops beating. This is how it all goes down tonight. This is how you bring me back to life. This is what it's like.
Why would it take 5 minutes for the cops to show up? I forget why.
This is how you bring me back to life.
Lying straight to her. Wow.
With blood, I'll run it dry. My heart's been beating overtime to help this broken body live another night. Battle cries, damage done. Who has lost and who has won? Who will be there when my life support is gone? Oh, I'm broken and I'm
And then again with the editing mistake. Do it again.
because my heart stops beating. This is how it all goes down tonight. This is how you bring me back to life. This is what it's like when we collide. This is how you bring me back to life. Lost all feeling. Still holding on. I'm broken and I'm barely breathing. I'm falling 'cause my heart
This is always a great song.
This is how it all goes down tonight. This is how you bring me back to life. I'm broken and I'm barely breathing. I'm falling 'cause my heart stops beating. This is how it all goes down tonight. This is how you bring me back to life. Broken and I'm barely breathing. I'm falling 'cause my heart stops beating. This is what it's like when we collide. This is how you bring me back to life.
Sorry if it's hard to read. It's just because I'm looking at 2 separate screens at the same time. I guess you could say the song was kind of on a loop at that point. I don't know. Okay, so now that's done. Coming in at number 4, we have my DJ story part 1. That was just a beginning, and here it is. This is part 1 of the DJ story. Sorry. I'm surprised I'm actually watching my own intro on one of my own videos. It's kind of funny.
Hello everyone, the Night Wolf DJ here, and okay, today is the first DJ story.
Yep.
Now before I begin, I have 2 things I'd like to cover. First off, I have shoutouts to give out. Shout out to Mozart Fantasy, Inkros, and Magpie Pony.
I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Thank you all so much. The 3 of you inspired me to write stories for my channel. You inspired me to do this, so thank you all. And if you're watching, I hope you enjoy the story as well. Also, now for the second thing, I have a warning I'd like to put up. Warning, this is a fan-made story. This story may contain things that do not make sense or seem real.
Had to put up a
If you
warning.
do not like that kind of thing, don't watch. Other than that, enjoy. Okay, now that that's over, let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the fun stuff and start reading this amazing story that I have put out for all of you. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, so the name of the story that I wrote is Five Nights at Freddy's, Friend Till the End, Part 1. There will be a third there will be a Part 2 and 3 to this story, so don't worry. I would never leave you guys hanging. So far, we're just going to be reading Part 1. Alright, here we go. It was the end of the school week, and I was walking home. I couldn't be more happier that the weekend was here. When I got home, I went into the kitchen to go get a snack. And then I saw something on the table. It was a card of some sort. I walked over to take a look at it. I read the card. It said, membership card to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? I said, surprised. Why was there a membership card to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in my house?
I stuttered a lot
Just
realizing
then
that
my
now.
dad walked in. He looked at me and saw I had the card in my hand. And he said, oh no, she's seen it. Then he stepped into the hall and hollered, honey, our plan failed. She's seen it.
I sound hilarious
Then
in this
my
video.
mom came in with a disappointed look on her face. What's going on? Whose card is this? It's yours, my mom said, smiling. Really? It's mine? Trying to see if they were joking. Yes, we were going to tell you when you got home, but we didn't hear you come in, my dad said, looking embarrassed.
Oh yeah, you're embarrassed, alright.
Then my mom said something that made my heart explode. How would you like to go to Freddy's right now? Would I? I shouted with excitement. Great, let's go, my dad said. He picked up his keys, and then we got in the car and we were off.
How could he know where the keys were right there?
When we got to the pizzeria, I was filled with excitement. I couldn't believe that I was standing in the greatest place on earth. Why don't you go on and play? We'll come find you later, my mom said. Okay, as I ran off. The first place I went was to Party Room 1. That was the drawing room, where kids could go and draw their day at Freddy's. I sat down and started to draw, and then the trouble began. Mia, May, and Amber walked in. They were the meanest girls ever. They liked to pick on everyone, and I was their favorite target. Oh, girls, I think this is the loser room, Mia said, knowing she got my attention. Why do you think that? Amber asked. Because there's a loser in here. This is obviously the loser room.
Still stuttering. I can't
That
believe
was
that.
it. I couldn't take it any longer. Maybe the reason it's called the loser room is because you're the loser. The gas from May and Amber meant they were shocked that I said that. What did you say? You heard me. I was mad and I was going to say anything at this point to get them to leave me alone. Then she said something that hurt me real bad. At least I have friends by my side. Come on, girls, let's go. I waited till they left. I sat down against the wall and started to cry.
Mm.
Then I heard a voice say, "Are you okay?"
All my
I
voices
looked
sound
up to
alike.
see
I
a
just
blue
realized that.
bunny animatronic standing in front of me. Yeah, I'm fine. He kneeled down in front of me and asked me again, "Are you sure? You look kind of sad." Some kids were being mean to me because I don't have any friends, I said at last. We could be friends if you want. He smiled at me when he said that. Really? I asked. Sure we can. My name is Toy Bonnie. What's yours? My name is Vixen. Just then another kid ran in and asked Toy Bonnie if he could show him something. Toy Bonnie followed the kid out and I stayed behind. That's when the trouble began again. Mia and her friends came back again. What do you want now? I said. We're just here to settle the score, Mia said. I knew what they meant when they said that. They were going to beat me up again. I started to back away as they got closer. Soon enough, my back was against the wall. Just then, Toy Bonnie came back in and saw what was happening. What's going on here? He said, getting Mia, May, and Amber's attention. Nothing, right, girls? Mia said, looking at May and Amber.
Uh-oh, they're about to
Yeah,
get in trouble.
just messing around, right, Vixen? Amber bumped me in the arm.
Shoot.
Bonnie turned his
Sorry,
attention
guys.
to me and looked at me.
Sorry. I don't
I
know why
looked
that
at him
happened.
and back at the girls. They were going to beat me up for defending myself, I said. Toy Bonnie turned his attention back to Mia, May, and Amber. Is that so? Doesn't sound like messing around to me, he said. Are you going to tell our parents? Mia asked nervously. No, on one condition, he said. What is it? Mia asked. You have to promise you'll leave Vixen alone and not beat her up anymore. He said, looking at me with a smile. What? No way, Mia shouted. All right, then, I'll go find your parents and tell them. Toy Bonnie was just about to leave, then Mia changed her mind. Wait, we'll leave her
That was
alone,
fast.
okay? She finally said. Good, and I won't tell your parents. Me and Toy Bonnie watched them leave. Once they were gone, I looked at Toy Bonnie with a great big smile. I can't believe it. You stood up for me. Nobody's ever done that before. Thank you so much. I said happily. You're welcome. That's what friends are for, he said, smiling back at me. So, what do you want to do now? He asked me. I don't know. What do you want to do? I said, unsure of what I wanted to do.
How could you be
How
unsure
about we go
when
in
you
the
guys just
arcade
asked the
and
same
play
question?
some games? Okay, race you there, I shouted as I started to run. Hey, no fair! You got a head start! He hollered as he chased after me. In the arcade, it was filled with games and kids playing them. I didn't know where to start until something caught my eye. It was a game called Music Legend. It was my favorite game in the whole arcade. Hey, Toy Bonnie, want to play Music Legend with me? I asked him. You like Music Legend? I love Music Legend. I'm the best at it, he said, looking very proud. So I guess you're not scared of losing then, I said with a grin. Bring it on, he said. We headed over to the game and started to play. After a few minutes of playing, I won. Ha ha, beat you, I said proudly. He turned and looked at me. Best 2 out of 3? Yes, you're on, I said. So we kept playing. 2 hours later, my parents came in to get me. Vixen, it's time to go home, my mom said. Do we have to go? I'm having too much fun with Toy Bonnie. I said, I'm sorry, dear, but we have to go. We can come back some other time, I said. She said, okay, I said sadly. We were about to leave, but then something happened. Hey, Vixen, I have to give you something before you go, he said. He held out a small necklace with a guitar-shaped charm hanging off of it.
Just letting you guys know,
And then another just like it.
the little guitar thing next to him,
You take
that
one and I'll
was
keep the other.
the necklace
That
idea.
way we'll always know we'll be friends. I quickly put it on, and then I hugged him. Thank you so much. I'll never take it off.
What about going to bed with it?
You're welcome. Come back soon, okay? He said, smiling back at me. Don't worry, I will. We left Freddy's after that. Later that night, I couldn't sleep. I was too happy. A lot of good things had happened to me today. I got to go to Freddy's. I got Mia, May, and Amber to leave me alone. And I finally made a friend. The next morning, I got up real early and waited for my parents to get up. When they did, we had breakfast. At breakfast, I asked my parents if we could go back to Freddy's. My parents looked at each other and then looked back at me. I don't know, Vixen, my dad said. Oh, please, can we go back? We can use my membership card, I said, hoping they would say yes, and they did. After breakfast, we got into the car and headed to Freddy's. Once we got to Freddy's, I hopped out of the car and ran towards the door. Slow down, sweetie. It's not like it's going anywhere.
How big is the parking
I
lot?
slowed down. Sorry, I can't help it, I called out. When we got inside, I ran off to find Toy Bonnie, and it didn't take me long. Hey, Toy Bonnie, I said. He turned around to look at me. Vixen, good to see you again, he said with a smile. You know, when I said come back soon, I didn't know you were going to come back the next day. I'm sorry, I just wanted to spend more time playing with you, I said. He kneeled down in front of me. It's okay, I'm not mad. I'm really happy to see you again. He smiled at me when he said it. So, want to go back to the arcade and play Music Legend again? I asked. Actually, I had a different idea of something we could do. Like what? I asked curiously. Well, I was wondering if you wanted to meet some of my friends. I was feeling both excited and nervous. I really wanted to, but I was worried that they wouldn't like me. I don't know. What if they don't like me? Are you kidding? They're going to love you. Well, okay, I'll give it a try, I said at last. Great, let's go. We headed towards the main stage.
So
At the main stage, there were 3 other animatronics. There was a bear, a chicken, and a fox talking to each other. I felt really excited, but then all that excitement just disappeared the minute I saw them. I started to look down at the floor. Then something cool kind of happened. Toy Bonnie picked me up and looked me calmly in the eyes. It's okay. I'll be right by your side the whole time, he said calmly. Okay, I said, smiling. Still holding me, he walked over to the others. Hey guys, he said, getting their attention. They all turned and looked at us. I have someone I'd like you to meet. This is Vixen. She's a little shy, but she won't be once she gets to know you. Hi, I said, very, very shy-like. Vixen, these are my friends, Toy Freddy Fazbear, Toy Chica Chicken, and Mangle the Fox. Hi, Vixen.
I read over the same line twice by mistake at that point.
It's so very nice to meet you, Toy Chica said. I could show you how to make cupcakes sometime if you want. Really? That would be so cool, I said, looking excited. Mangle came up closer. She spoke in a soft voice. What a sweet little girl. I wish they could all be like her, she said as she patted me on the head. You must be really special, Vixen, Toy Chica said. Me? Special? Why? I looked puzzled when she said that. Well, it's just we've never seen Toy Bonnie spend this much time with any of the other kids as much as he spends time with you, Toy Freddy said, looking at Toy Bonnie. I looked up at Toy Bonnie, who was still holding me. Well, what can I say? I feel a different kind of friendship bond with her. He looked at me as he said it. I smiled up at him and said, "So we really are good friends. We could be best friends if you like," he said, I was just about to answer when, "I want to be friends too," Toy Chica said and announced loudly.
I love how the voices change.
"I would like that also," Mangle joined in, speaking in a lower voice. "Then it's settled. We're all friends now," Toy Freddy said.
Yay!
I was so happy.
Vixen's made friends.
I finally had friends. This was the best thing that ever happened to me. Later that day, my parents found me and told me it was time to go. As I was waiting for my parents, someone tapped me on the shoulder. I turned around to see Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, Mangle, and Toy Bonnie. "Hey guys," I said. "I'm sorry to say this, but I have to go home in a few minutes." "Aww, but we were having too much fun," Toy Chica said sadly. "Don't worry, I'll come back, I promise," I said. Just then my parents walked in and I had an idea. "Mom, can you take a picture of me and my friends?" I asked. "That sounds like a good idea to me," she said. She pulled out her camera and told us all to stand together. Toy Bonnie picked me up for the photo. "Okay, everyone," she said. "Say Fazbear! Fazbear!" We all shouted.
Sorry, had to.
After the picture, it was really time to go. I gave them all one more hug goodbye. "If you ever need us, then you know where to find us," Toy Bonnie whispered to me as I gave him one more hug goodbye. I looked up and smiled at him. My parents and I walked out of Freddy's and headed to the car. As I sat in the car, I looked at the necklace Toy Bonnie had given me. "I will come back," I whispered. Then my parents pulled out of the parking lot and headed home. I was willing to keep my promise to them, the promise that I will come back. The end of part 1. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed. And please let me know in the comments below on what other FNAF stories you'd like me to write, or what other kind of stories you'd want me to write about. And I promise you part 2 will be out as soon as I can get it out. Alright, that's all for now. Night Wolf DJ is out. Bye guys!
That was just the end of the video. I didn't say those parts right now. That was just part of the video. Okay, so coming in at number 3 is Shadow X Shadow V comic. That comic was actually way overdue. It was supposed to come out like a long time ago, but I happened to have gotten busy about something, so I might have forgot. So it's been out, and here it is now. I love the music I used for this video. They make such a cute couple. tried to make it look good enough to read, but it couldn't. Okay, coming in at number 2 is one of my very older animations. It is the Rescue for Love. I might have spelled it wrong because, well, again, I'm not that good at spelling when it comes to animating at the same time. So please forgive me on that one. And here you go. I realize how fast this is. Okay, now coming in at number 1 is one of my greatest videos and my best achievements so far on the channel, The Wolf and the Spirit Wolf, the movie. This was my achievement movie. I love the music.
You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think
I don't know why there was a flash in every time the screen changed. There was a flash every time. I don't know what that was. I guess it was an error in the editing.
want you to know who I am.
probably one of my best videos ever. Just to let you guys know, in case you didn't know, Nick is actually black and gray, not white and black. He's just gray and white, gray and black, because the white, it kind of, oh, never mind. You get the idea. Oh no, the bad guys! My surprise is, why didn't she just fly off? I forget why I didn't make that happen. No! It's weird how the thing is saying no at the same time. A minute later.
About to crack open. So the story goes, there's something you should know before I walk away and I blow the ending. I never wanna be without you. Oh no, here I go, now you know what I feel about you. There's no running, I must have been wrong without you.
Here he comes to rescue her.
Feel so alive, craving oxygen. All these dreams left me empty. When you run, can you handle it?
Sorry. again with the loop of the music. That's twice now. And now for the credits. Oh boy. I don't know if many of you saw this ending part, but if you did, then you do know that there's more to the story than it led on. You guys will soon find out who that mysterious wolf is. Okay, guys, so now that's over. Okay, just give me a second. One sec. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, so now that that's over, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how each of my characters and the name of my channel came to be. One sec. Okay. Sorry guys, just give me a second. You know what? I'm actually going to make this into a part 2. I'm going to make this part 2. Alright. So, this is part 1 of the anniversary video. So, alright guys. So, hope you enjoyed part 1 of this anniversary. The Night Wolf DJ is out. The link to all the videos that are shown in this video will be in the description below. Alright. I'll be back with part 2 in a little while. Alright, bye guys. Night Wolf DJ is out for now. Alright.